Gary, your thoughts on that, because your team had an awful lot of the ball for a long time in that game.
Yeah, we had total control up until the goal, really. Frustrating, very frustrating at the moment. We talked about it at half-time, that the way that they were set up and the amount of ball that we had, we never looked in any danger, and it was about being patient with the ball and having that opportunity when it come, whether that happened in the last 10 minutes of the game or 5 minutes of the game, that opportunity would come. And unfortunately, one lapse of concentration has cost us dearly again, and that's pretty much been the story over the past couple of weeks, which is frustrating. It's very frustrating for myself and for the players. And like I said, we never looked like losing that game until that goal went in, and after that it was a very open game, and obviously then mistakes are made because you're trying to push for an equaliser. But just disappointing because we had so much control of that game, and it was about being patient. But we probably didn't create enough with that possession. But you only need one chance, and we thought that'd probably be us if we looked the likelier at that point until the goal.
You've got skillful players who can make a difference, but those chances just didn't really come today, did they?
No, and it was a difficult game. But the intention was right. I think it was a case of, like I said, being patient, and it might have only been one or two chances that we got today as that second half wore on, and it's about taking them. And I'm sure that would have, as the energy levels from them would have died down a little bit. And unfortunately, we get caught a little bit with a sucker punch against the run of play, and a lapse in concentration, which has been the story over the past couple of weeks, has cost us dearly again.
Might the team have been perhaps too patient for a while in the game because you were so on top in terms of the possession? Was there an issue perhaps with tempo and urgency, particularly in that first half, or not?
No, not really. I thought we moved the ball well for the whole period until they scored the first goal. I thought we actually come out second half again and used the ball well, and it was about being patient today. That was the key to the game, and to come here against Norwich, who I think they've talked about dominating teams here, and we totally dominated them with the ball and didn't really allow them anything until that first goal, and it's such a disappointment, because those are the things at this moment in time, those little lapses of concentration when you're in control, and it's costing us dearly, and that's something that we have to for sure put right.
It's just that final third, isn't it, really, at the moment?
Yeah, it was. Well, it was today for sure, but key to an away game as well is, okay, you haven't created what you wanted to, and we need to improve that, especially in that game. But you only need one chance or two chances, and I'm pretty sure that they would have come as the game wore on to its latter stages had we not given away a poor goal, and we looked the most likely up until their goal, so it's the disappointing part.
So it's a big win for Norwich City today, but do you leave here feeling it was a wasted opportunity?
Yeah, I do. I think we, like I said, there's not many teams that will come here and have total control of the game and pretty much do what we want. Yes, we should have improved our final third, but we always look the most likely at that point. And like I said, just very disappointed to concede a goal like that. But we have work to do now. We have to really have a look, assess where we are in this break, and really come back with the right approach and make sure that we start to pick up. And that starts with the next game at home against Bournemouth.